Hi guys, my name is Deb. I'm a registered nurse practicing or working with one of the prestigious NHS trusts here in the United Kingdom. I have just moved from Dubai where I used to work as a nurse, and currently I'm practicing in the United Kingdom. In this video, I'm going to be telling you how you can become a nurse in the United Kingdom. Welcome guys, welcome my returning subscribers. Thanks for being a key factor towards the growth of my channel. And if you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Deb. You're welcome to Discover with Deb. On this channel, I talk about ideas, ways and opportunities through which you can advance your life, achieve your dreams, either through education, through travel, through life experiences, and some motivations here and there to push you to succeed, because I want to see you excel in life and achieve all of your dreams. So please do consider subscribing and joining this great community of like-minded individuals. Even if you're not a registered nurse today, please don't skip this video. You can share this video with someone who knows someone, and the list continues, who is a registered nurse in their home country and is planning or having the dream of traveling to the United Kingdom to become a registered nurse here. This video is meant for them, so watch until the end, and thank you. So guys, to become a registered nurse in the UK, there are various steps you need to follow as an internationally registered or trained nurse, and I've divided these steps into 10 steps. And the first step on my list is getting ready and making a decision on which license you would want to apply for. You know, back home for me, I'm a Nigerian, a proud, gorgeous, beautiful Nigerian. So in Nigeria, nurses are being trained to become registered nurses, registered midwives, registered public health nurses, and many more. And then you can go on to become a mental health nurse, a pediatric nurse, an anesthesiologist nurse, and so many other specialty in nursing. In the UK, you can register as a registered nurse, as a mental health nurse, as a registered midwife, or as a learning and disability nurse. UK. So you really have to make up your mind which you want to be. So after you have made up your mind, the first thing you would need to do is to sit for the IELTS. That is the International English Language Testing System, or you sit for the OET. The reason why I say you should sit for the IELTS or your English test first is because once you have passed your CBT and your OSCE, your application with the NMC is going to be open for just 2 years, and after 2 years it's going to expire. You would need to begin a new application. Secondly, even if you pass your CBT without the IELTS or your English test score, you can go further with your application. So everything depends on that English test. That's why I said it's my #1 pick before any other thing. So the next step is to log on to the nmc.gov.uk website and complete a pre-application checklist. You mustn't wait to complete your IELTS before doing this. This probably should be what you should do first anyway, before the IELTS, or whilst you're doing the IELTS. You go through this pre-application checklist and check that you have all the necessary documents to apply. You have your international passport, which is valid. You have your change of name, your document if you've ever changed your name. You have your registration certificate, your nursing license is active. You have to check that you have all these things and ready to begin your application. So once you know that you have all these things ready, then you can now create an account with the NMC website, on the NMC portal or website. Create an account and make sure you keep your passwords and your login details safe, and do not lose them, because you need these login details as a registered nurse even after you've come in here. So once you've done that, you would now begin to provide identification or identity documents and qualification documents. So this identity document includes your international passport, which is your travel document, and then your qualification document, which is your NMC registration certificate, your qualification certificate as a registered nurse, your nursing and midwifery council license. And in this stage, you would need to provide details and information about your school and your licensing body, their address, their email, phone number if they've got any. And you also need to let them know. For example, you need to let your school know, or your licensing body know that you are processing an application for the United Kingdom, because the UK is going to be contacting contacting them. So just take for example, you give me a phone number of your friend, and you didn't tell your friend that I'm going to be calling them, and your friend doesn't know me from anywhere, and I give them a call. At least I'm calling in regards to Susan, and your friend will be surprised. So you just need to let them know that this is what you're doing, and the NMC is going to be contacting them. So just for them to be aware of that. So on this stage, if you've ever changed your name, ensure to include your change of name document. For example, you were married as a lady and you've changed your name from the name you used to bear before to that of your husband's, or you're divorced, you've changed your name. So you need to include that document alongside your application, because they are going to ask for it. If you've got different names in different documents, they might be confused. Who is this person? We need to know, we need to verify that this is the correct or the right person that is applying to have a license with us. So after you've submitted all of these documents, the next thing will be for you to pay your NMC evaluation fee. So once you've made this payment, NMC will begin verifying all of your documents to be sure that they are authentic and that they meet the standards for you to be registered as a registered nurse here in the United Kingdom. In this stage as well, you might need to contact your Nursing and Midwifery Council if they do charge their nurses to be verified internationally. So you will need to pay the verification fee. Like in Nigeria, they do charge. If you don't pay that fee, NMC will keep contacting us in the Midwifery Council Nigeria or Ghana or whichever country if they do pay, and there will be no response and your application will be delayed. So ensure you pay that fee and save your time. So the next stage is the number 6 stage, and this stage you wait. You just have to be patient and wait and wait and wait and wait and pray to God that everything goes rightly. And once this stage is completed, NMC has gotten your verification, everything is all right, they are going to email you and give you the go ahead to go sit your test of competence. This test of competence you're going to be sitting for is the part 1 of the test of competence, because you've got 2 tests of competence, which is one is a CBT, the computer-based test that you can sit from your home country, and the second one is the OSCE that you would only have to sit here in the United Kingdom when you come in here. So you have to schedule for your CBT, pay the fee for your CBT, and then book the date you go sit for the examination. CBT is very simple, it's not difficult, it's very simple to pass. It's divided into 2, part A and part B. Part A, numeracy, which has to do with your drug calculations. As a nurse, you know your drug calculation to be safe and to keep your patients safe. And then the second part has to do with your clinical skills, nursing skills as a registered nurse. So it's very easy, you just only need to study and prepare for it. Pearson VUE, which is the body that administers this examination, also provides preparatory materials for you to prepare and pass this examination, because they want you to pass at your first trial. So it's very easy, just don't be afraid of that. All right, so once you're done with this stage, in number 8 stage, for me, I call them the other evidences stage. So you begin to provide other evidence like your health evidence. In this stage, you would have to meet with your occupational health or your health practitioner, that's your medical practitioner, who is going to stand in for you to inform the NMC that you're fit to practice, you do not have any health condition that might limit or restrict you from practicing as a nurse here in the United Kingdom. So what that health practitioner will need to do is to give you their details, their name, their work address, email address, phone number, and then you submit that to NMC on your NMC portal. NMC is going to contact that health practitioner by email that so and so person has chosen them as their healthcare provider to give health evidence. So this medical practitioner will respond to NMC. So you have to choose someone who knows you in person and someone who has an active license, because NMC is going to be asking them for their license number, their expiry date, and whatever. So you have to choose a medical practitioner who knows you in person, who has an active license, and who you can always reach, because they might get this email and they may not know that they have received this email, and that will delay your application if they don't respond in time. You would also need your character evidence, like your police clearance certificate. So if you're a registered nurse that is practicing in a different country than you were trained, you would need your police clearance certificate from your country where you've lived from your birth and the country where you're currently practicing in. you would also need to complete an indemnity form and submit to the NMC. What that means is that you're going to get an insurance that covers your practice as a registered nurse. You know, with all the litigations, all the suing and so many things, you need an insurance to cover you in case there's any issue with your practice. If you're a nurse coming to work with the NHS, you don't need to bother about this. You need to also complete the form, but the NHS always has an indemnity insurance that covers all healthcare professionals when you're working with the NHS. So once you've completed all of these and submitted all of these evidences, you would need to pay the NMC registration fee of £153. Some employers might pay this fee for you, and that brings me to my number 10 stage. In this stage, you would need to find a job, an employer who is going to bring you to the United Kingdom with a visa sponsorship. I know at this moment it's very difficult for countries like my country, Nigeria, which is in the NHS and the WHO red list, to get a job from their home country through an agency. But listen guys, it is very possible to get a job directly with an NHS trust whilst you're still in your home country. You just have to be persistent, you just have to be courageous, you just have to sit down and say, I am in for this, and you start putting in your application. There are many nurses that are coming in from all these red list countries. They are getting jobs and they are coming in directly from the NHS trust. So you too can do it. You just have to sit down and start putting in your application. So once you get a job, either you're being sponsored by an agency or you're getting the job directly through the company or the hospital, private or the NHS or the care home, to bring you to the United Kingdom. Once you come to the United Kingdom, you would now start practicing as a band 4 nurse, not as a registered nurse, whilst you're preparing for your part 2 test of competence, which is the OSCE, Objective Structural Clinical Examination, which is a practical exam, just like we do practical exam in nursing school. You know your practicals, you go, you do this for the patient, these are procedures. Practical exam, that's what the OSCE is. It is very easy guys, it is very easy to pass it. I just passed my so it is very easy to pass and you can pass it. You just have to sit down and practice and study and prepare yourself with the time frame you're being given to prepare for it, and it will walk over for you, right? However, if you're not able to get a job to come to the UK through visa sponsorship, you too can sponsor yourself as a registered nurse. Yes, you heard me right. All you just need to do is to prepare for the OSCE examination from your home country. Once you're done preparing for the OSCE examination, you apply for your visa, a visit visa, to visit the United Kingdom as a registered nurse. Tell the UK Home Office that I am going to sit for my OSCE examination. You put in your application, you will get your visa. If you have the money, this is a very good pathway for you. Stop waiting for too long to get a visa sponsorship job. You can do it, you can apply yourself, get your visa, you come here, you sit your OSCE examination. As soon as you sit your OSCE examination, getting a job will be a walkover. You get a job and with an employer who is willing to sponsor you. However, you will still have to exit the United Kingdom back to your home country to apply for your visa to return back as a skilled worker in the United Kingdom and as a band 5 nurse. And one good thing with this is that you don't have to work as a HCA. You just come straight and start working as a registered nurse. So guys, that's it for this video today. I am going to drop the link to the NMC website where you can apply for your license in the description below, so please check it out. And if you're yet to watch my video about how to become a nurse in Dubai, please watch the video. I'm going to also drop the link up there, so please watch the video and stay tuned. If you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please don't hesitate, subscribe to this channel. I'm going to be dropping more videos about how you can apply for different licenses in the United Kingdom, in the United Arab Emirates, in Dubai. If you're an allied healthcare professional, if you're a medical doctor, so please stay tuned for that. Share my videos, my channel with others that you know might benefit from these. Students, I also put on videos about how you can travel abroad to study as an international student, free job, free tuition fees, cheap schools you can study, and many more. Please stay tuned, you wouldn't want to miss out on this. Subscribe to this channel and hit on the bell notification below. I love you guys. I do hope to see you next time, but in the meantime, stay safe and take good care of yourself. Bye.